Talking about streamers. Swagger. Yeah. But you about to get dropped off. I'm about to drop you.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when the Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Nah, I'm about to put, bro, I'm about to put my starters in. Once I put my starters in, bro. But yeah, bro, I mean, there it is, bro. That's your, what's your team, though? Alright, ready up there, I'm ready. Ain't nothing busting me, bro. Bro, Falcons my team, but I'm about to bust you with the Raiders, though. Isn't that crazy? Falcons. Yes, sir, that team is nice. Hell no, we about to go to, bro. Nah, bro. You better. No, we better here. No, we better go to Super Bowl.
Down inside the 20.
Yeah, bro. I'm getting 20 for sure. I'm getting 23.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Bro, Falcons about to win the Super Bowl this year, bro.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Look at this. Look. Dot. Look at this dot. Boy, look at this dot. Right in the pocket. Right in the pocket.
He gets it complete to Jackson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there for the Raiders.
Nice,
so the big play moves him all the way
awesome
across
look
midfield
at
to the 40
50.
now for 1st and 10.
Bro, I'm at the corner.
To throw, it's Carr.
Look at that.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter.
This
he can
might
take
be
the
21
big shots
stunts,
later
I
if
gotta
he
see you
occupies
off
their attention.
Our game not
look
even
at
2
this.
minutes old, but a quick red zone
And you just guard him. This match.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Oh,
I'm
gonna have to run that shit back. I see something. Run that. I see
that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Every time you dot.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Raiders, Falcons.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, you about to go to Super Bowl, bro. 2023. Yo, 2022, bro.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Bro, 2022, Falcons going to Super Bowl, bro. No cut.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
23 yards. I'm going to say 23 yards.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
I'm on a phone. Yeah, I'm on a phone.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Yeah, I see that too. I ain't got the phone.
Throwing to start the drive. Wilson flushed out right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Still shedding tackles.
Bro, you getting extra yardage. Man, that's more than.
Out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle.
Dude, I don't got defense.
Changes things in a
Bro, I could lock in
way.
if I really want to, bro. My defense is my defense.
Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the 5, man. No, they're trying to get the 5 back so hard.
Or setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4.
3rd and 4, what you got? 3rd and 4, what you got? 3rd and 4. What you got? Let me see.
Here's Wilson to throw.
What you got?
They'll run the screen with Carson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard.
What you got? 3rd and goal, bro. 3rd and goal. You pass or what? I might give you a shot.
Now Wilson.
What you got? What you got?
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Myers' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5.
It's about to be 14-3, though. 14-3.
Closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they like
14-3, bro. I'm
but in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, 14-3,
taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
14-3, bro. 14-3 in the 2nd quarter. I'm about to score 2 in the 2nd quarter, bro. Bro, I'm about to score 28. Bro, this is GG's, bro. 28-3 on you, bro.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
Look what you playing right now.
They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game.
You gonna play that offense? You playing man-to-man. You playing man-to-man anyway.
For 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team
I don't got no
game,
offense
so
there.
complimentary football.
There, I don't got no
You
offense.
know, I know I'm no brainiac,
Whoa.
but you trade
This nigga said I don't got no offense.
Things are going to work out in
This
your
nigga
favor.
is crazy,
He's
bro.
taken down, but able to slip
Look, I'm the
across
nicest,
the
bro.
35.
I'm the nicest. I'm the nicest Madden 22 on people, bro. Look, I'm going to go on people, bro. I'm going to go down. Look what you're doing. Look, got him. Got him. Bro, you can't mess with me, bro. You can't compete with me.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, bro. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Now Carr.
Bro, you down, bro. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to touch that for you. I'm going to touch that for you. Touchdown. Touchdown, bro. I'm nice, bro.
Jackson there to make the grab.
14-3.
And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
That's a dot.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe
Look at that. I'm disgusting,
Yeah,
bro.
sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Wow.
Skinny, whatever. Results in a touchdown.
It's your house, man. Okay, it's your house, though. What you gonna do, though? You gotta show me
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some front teammates. This is DJ Reed returning.
Yeah.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Where you from?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
I fuck with the ref.
Tough to win
I
games
fuck with
if
the
you go
ref.
field goal,
I'll be listening to the ref.
They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
And down he goes.
I only listen to one ref, bro.
Solomon Thomas able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
The only nigga I listen for the ref is Jehovah, bro. It's the only nigga I listen to.
Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long.
I'm about to go to the rack, though.
Back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
It's certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
I said we're going to run it back. We're going to run it back. I'm picking a different team, though. It seems like you're struggling.
Now Wilson. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What's up? Are you from the west side or what's up? Where are you from?
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I see he's from the south side.
Scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
South side. Yeah, south side over there. I'm the biggest Herd fan, bro.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Yeah, I want to say that
A
now.
reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought...
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut right. But when I'm about to come out there, though. I'm about to... What? No, I'm about to come out there for... I'm about to come out there for a concert. That's about it. Swear, bro. No, I'm just... Nah, bro, cause my favorite rapper. I know, but like my favorite rapper's out there. Swear. Nah, bro.
1st and 10 here, and you know if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Bro, shut rap, bro.
This is Carson.
Well, you have a shot though. You
can the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Dancing to his left.
I see that dot.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd down and 5. Now it's Carson. And he'll take this one inside the 10.
You got one timeout. What you got? What you got with one timeout? You got to score, though. You got to score.
3rd and 2. They run it with Carson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
9 seconds, bro.
On the delay, here's Carson. And this time he is in. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point.
I'm 25. How old are you?
And he puts it through. They're within 3. It's 13 to 10.
Bro, I'm really trying to go to the rack, bro. At first I was scared, but now, bro, I ain't gotta go.
So 6 seconds all that remains in this first half as the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Solid return.
I got 2 seconds. I ain't
position. They'll start
bro,
at the 32.
2 seconds, bro. It's a die.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Oh, what you playing?
The
Got
final
him.
shot here before half for
Got him.
Carr. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, got that. Whoa, I got no time, though. I told you it's going to be a dot.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We're going dots with the Raiders. That's crazy.
Now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Baltimore versus Packers. That's a good cracker. The Bears. I used to fuck with the Bears. I used to fuck with the Bears though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Raiders, bro. A real Chirac demon.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bro, no, I'm from the city, right? Nah, I'm from the city. But I got. What's the hold on?
Draw play. This is Carson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Yeah,
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
PDX, no. PDX be right, bro. I was gone for a whole month. that's no catcher, bro. You find
on 2nd and 12.
I'm about to come back
Wilson being chased out left.
I'm not a
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
I'm excited
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Shit, bro. You know, bro, just some real, bro. What the fuck? No cap. This down, bro. Like, I just.
To throw is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
44, Mike, 44. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. 44 is the Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Carson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They run for it with Carson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
2nd and 8. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now they'll run on the draw. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They go back to Carson here on second, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, Carson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I'm telling those the Raiders.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
This will be
stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 8 yards.
I might tell everybody, bro, I just don't do it.
Second and 2. Card out a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
I was going to leave, bro. I would never.
Now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Carr going to look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it to give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game. Just a second incompletion, and we're in the fourth quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's got some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
I'm going to do that, though.
Drops have been at a bare minimum.
Mama, I'm a doctor, bro. I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm about to doctor.
That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
I'm about it. I'm going to get this first down, though.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I should have done my other play, but I'm a doctor.
On 4th down.
I'm a doctor. Let's catch.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Because I know I'm going to win this game. I know I'm going to win it. Because I know I'm going to win the game. That's not, bro. I know I'm confident, bro. You got to call timeout. You know you're down, right? You got to call timeout. I don't.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's got his big tight end here.
This is why I don't call timeout, bro.
So from the 17, here's second and 7.
You don't got me, bro. I'm going to pick you.
Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Bro, just take a field goal, bro.
Three tight ends in the
I'd rather take a field goal, bro, because you got one timeout. You're going to run it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
So you got to call timeout.
He gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
Okay, you playing it smart. You playing it smart. Hey, you playing it smart. Okay, I see what you're doing. Hurry up, it's like.
Now Wilson.
It's game.
Flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal.
That's game.
And, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go, and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
You're going to miss this. Watch. Take it to the left.
And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer.
Now,
if the team receives the ball and scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Damn.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, what a win. If I didn't juke stick. Bro, I'm nice, bro. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
But look at the safety there. Nah, this is dot. Bro, this is dot. This is dot. Watch. This is dot. This is game. This is game. I'm telling you, bro, I'm nice. With the Raiders? Bro, with the Raiders?
And how about that? So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one there, moved the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal will finish the game.
I just feel like I just need the sun. Ah, don't be like that. Look what you playing like. What you playing like? This is dot. This is game. This is game. This is dot. I'm nice, bro. This is dot. Nigga, this is dot. It's over. Dot, dot, dot.
So this one a victory for the Raiders.
This is dot, baby. Dot game, dot game. This is dot. Goofy. I'm about to kill the Packers, nigga.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
This is dot. Dot. Everything is dotty. Dotty. Dot. How many dots do I have? How many dots do I have? Better not. Ooh, it's 33. It's 33. Dottie, 292, 3D. Derek guys, dot. Derek guys, dot.